Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. I'm Berns. I am your certified detox specialist. Yes, good morning, Amy. I'm bouncing. Where you at, girl? Girl, I was writing a response to somebody in one of the groups, and I realized that, damn, I gotta hurry up. I gotta get to class. People are waiting. Girl, hi. Good morning. How are you, babe? So yeah, I was in one of the Robert Morris detox groups. I was on my Facebook page, and I saw a notification that somebody posted a picture. Oh my gosh, poor lady. She's got a huge rash on her face. Huge rash on her face. And she's like, oh my God, what the hell is happening to me? I'm not even fully raw. I'm not doing a full-on juice feast as yet. What is going on with this rash on my face? And I was reading through the comments, and it was like, my God, there's so much no information on here. Not no information, but you know what? People are like confused. And one person even said, oh my God, that happened to me too. This diet destroyed my face. And I was like, okay, that's ridiculous. Come on, people. So I wanted to put in a comment into there quickly before I forget and get onto other things, you know what I mean? And that's actually what I wanted to talk about today. Anyhow, I posted a comment there. I said, first of all, honey, I'm so sorry that you're experiencing so much discomfort and so much uncertainty about what is happening. And I want to let you know I'm a Dr. Robert Morris certified detox specialist. And I just recently did a class called Detox 101 that fully explains everything that you see going on here. And that people who have been doing this detox for quite a while found that the class was extremely informative, even knowing everything that they already know. And I highly recommend you to have a look, or anybody who's uncertain about what's going on when they're detoxing, have a look at this video. Hey, I got a great idea. If any of you can go in later on after this class, if you can go in to the I think it was Fans of Dr. Robert Morris. I'm going to see. Hang on. My screen might go black, but I'm coming right back. Sharing the Detox Diet. Okay, so it's in Sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morris, MD. If any of you or all of you can get into that post, it is a post with a woman with her face, pretty. I'm going to take a picture of it. Hang on, I'll be right back. I see I'm always working, you guys. I am always on the lookout for people who could really, really benefit from all of this. So let me go back in here. Can you see me? Do you hear me? Can you hear my voice when I'm on a black screen? Photo library. I want to show you this beautiful poor soul. Choose this one. Okay, I'm going to show you this picture. All right. I want you guys to go into this post and to look at this post. Do you see this post? We need to help this lady out. Can you guys go into that post on Dr. Robert Morris, ND? Which one was it? Sharing. What does it say there? Can you see that? I think that was sharing the detox. Sharing the Detox Diet, Dr. Robert Morris. Can you guys go in there? If you're not in that group already, can you guys go make yourself a member in that group? Let's help this beautiful babe out, okay? Let's go in there, and can you post a reply underneath my comment, and can you encourage her to come to class? Hey, baby, what you doing home?
I'm going to bring her to just like give you a hug and a kiss.
Aw. My beautiful.
Yes.
You didn't see me grab his butt.
That was it.
That was it? You just came home to give me a hug and a kiss?
That's it.
Oh my God, I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Thank you, baby. I love you. Have a good day. Be safe. Yes. So, yes, you can hear me. Okay. So, yes. So, listen, we need to help this poor lady out. Good morning. Bouncing with you and Amy. Awesome. It's cool, babe. I'm kidding. I know you are. I know you are. And then Dottie was at the front door, and I opened the door for her to go out, and she just sat there with her paws twitching, as she does when she runs out in the cold. She was just like, I'm like, Dottie, go out. Go on. You can go out. My class is waiting for me. Go. And then I was coming on to do this, and I realized that my name on my camera was still set to say food cam. And I'm like, oh my God, Bernadette, come on, let's go. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for helping everyone. You're welcome, babe. Those groups can sometimes be so discouraging. I know. And not just discouraging, but like no information. You know what I mean? Like, it breaks my heart when I see people walking with so much pain and in wheelchairs. Yes, I want to go up to them and tell them the truth of what's happening in your body. Well, actually, I do sometimes. Good for you, baby. Good for you. Amy says, hi, Karen. Yes, okay, good. Oh, what a sweetie. You are I am the luckiest. I am the luckiest. So that's what I wanted to talk about this morning, just a little bit, because it's top of mind for me, when I go in and I see, actually, if you can share this right now as a response to that comment that I posted, if you go in there and say, hey, go check out Berns, here's the link, she's live right now, share the YouTube link, that would be great. In response to that poor woman who is confused about why this is happening to her. Now, we know why this is happening, don't we? Right? We know that this is happening because her kidneys aren't opened up, and whatever cleaning is going on in her body, even with just doing a raw diet, even with just changing up, even sometimes without doing any kind of detox with raw diet or juicing, this is a sign that her kidneys are not filtering, and that she needs to get going on this, right? Needs to pull back on some of the more astringent fruits that she might be eating, but she needs to get her kidneys opened up, because this is toxins coming through the skin, right? We know this because we're in the Real Juicy Detox, and we study this all the time, right from the source, right from Dr. Robert Morse. Dr. Morse is the source. So we need to get in there and help this beautiful lady. If you guys don't mind popping into that group, then sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morse, and help her out. She needs help to see that, oh my God, if something like this kind of rash is showing up on your face, even if you're not doing a detox program, and you're not eating 80% raw, then it is acidosis in the body flaring up. A lot of people were asking if she's wearing a mask these days, and I couldn't scroll through all the responses. I think there was something like 90 responses on that. Very few of them were really that helpful. Some of them were a little bit helpful, but you can't just tell somebody, oh, you're detoxing. It's not that simple. All right, that's not that helpful. So if you guys can help me help this lady out, just to even bring her on over to class, I'll go after and post. Thank you so much, sweetie. Let me show you. What does this say? What group is that? I can't see properly. I still can't see it. It's too small on my lip. Hold on. Okay, sharing the detox diet. Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, she's in sharing the detox diet with Dr. Robert Morse, MD. So I really want to let you guys know, if you're brand new to this, or if you haven't really been to any of my classes, by the way, I'm here. Hi. Then you need to get onto the classes, because this is the kind of stuff that we talk about all the time. And we do this so that we don't have to be afraid and worried and freaking out and so that we can know how to, this is, remember the smart cleansing tips, right? Know when to pull back, know when to push harder. When you get such an experience of this much toxicity trying to push its way out of the skin, you have to understand that this is toxic buildup in your system, and that what you're doing, first of all, is really going to help you on this journey to heal all of that. Sometimes you are going to experience shit that's going to feel painful, right? Right? That is just the toxins leaving your body. So the most important thing to do is to get your kidneys filtering, get them opened up, do a little rebounding. Once your kidneys start filtering, that's a great time to do a little bit of rebounding, because it really helps usher out the lymphatic waste from around your cells, gets them into the kidneys, gets them into the urine, and peed out of your body, because that's what is trying to come through the skin. It's the lymphatic waste, it's the acidosis that we've put there our entire lives, right? So you cannot say that, oh, I did this diet and it totally ruined my body, ruined my skin, made my conditions worse, brought my whatever back. No, you're missing the whole point, babe. If you're thinking like that, you have not understood the detox symptomology of what's going on when we clean out the body. Listen, when you clean your house and you start pulling out shit from the back of your cupboard that has been there for years, what do you think you're going to find? You're going to find all the dust bunnies. You're going to find all the small bits of oatmeal that got spilled back there, the sugar that leaked out of the bag because it wasn't closed properly, right? You're going to find more junk. You're going to find more junk, and it's going to be like, damn, I didn't realize this cupboard was so dirty. Holy shit. And then you clear out all that stuff, and then you start wiping down the shelves, and you're like, whoa, this is pretty gross. Have you ever looked at or cleaned out regularly your under the sink garbage cupboard? If you have one, if maybe some people have a garbage bin, outside of the cupboard. But if you have a garbage cupboard like I do under my sink, Jesus, that thing is embarrassingly dirty when you really take it out and you look at it, right? It's the same thing with the body. We don't realize and we don't understand that incrementally over time, we have put a lot of residue into our body we haven't taken care of, cleaning it out because we're busy, because I don't feel like cleaning out the garbage cupboard, whatever, right? It's the same thing with our body. And we've been piling up and storing up this waste residue in our body for our entire lives. The food that we eat impacts and stays in the body on a chemical residue level. The medicine that we use, the medications that we take, the stuff we put on our skin, the injections we put into our bodies, right? All of that, if your kidneys aren't filtering like a boss, and if you're eating that stuff and doing that stuff, I'm guaranteeing you, your kidneys are not filtering at all, never mind like a boss. You know what I'm saying? If that is what is your situation, and you start cleaning this stuff out, first you got to take out the bags of sugar that spilled, then you got to take out the oatmeal that got knocked over, then you got to take out all of that crap, then you got to start scrubbing down the cupboard, right? You got to start doing the cleaning, the deep cleaning. And at first, what's that bucket of water going to look like, or that bowl of water that you're using to wipe down and clean out the cupboard shelf? What is that going to look like as you're doing it? You guys have all cleaned a cupboard one time or another in your life. It's going to be black at first. Then you go by for another pass, and it's going to be a little bit less mucky. You go back for a third pass, and maybe a fourth pass with that sponge, and until it's clear, right? Until your cleaning out bucket runs clear. Isn't that a great analogy? I just came up with that. That's a great analogy, though, because that's exactly what is happening in the body. At first, when you clean out that cupboard, you're going to be faced with holy shit, I didn't realize all this was back here. And then as you go deeper and deeper and deeper on your cleanse, you're going to find that, damn, this dirt is like, there's more? I thought I got everything. Oh man, I gotta really scrub down here. Let me get something in here to help accelerate this. Let me get a little bit of vinegar and baking soda. Let's scrub this down, right? That's what we're doing with the fruits, melons, and berries on this detox, and just the live raw food. You're cleaning it out. You're scrubbing down the cells. You're taking out all the waste. You're opening up your kidneys. You're flushing it out. It's like, oh my God, your body is like, oh my God, thank God, she's finally doing this clean out job. I've been waiting for her to do this for so long. Finally, she's doing it. Let's go. And it's going to look dirty. And it's going to feel shitty. And it's going to come out and look like you got this big old rash on your face. And what the hell is going on? Right? What the hell is going on is your body is finally, for the first time probably in your life, your body is getting itself cleaned out. And that is as simple as it gets. As simple as it gets. So doing this rebounding every morning, this is a big reason why I wanted to start doing the rebounding every morning. Number one, it helps get my ass out of bed instead of laying in bed. Because I swear to God, guys, again this morning, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's 6:45. I gotta be up and at 'em in an hour. Let me hurry up. Let me go to the bathroom. Let me do my business. And then let me get back into bed, do my meditation, because I got shit to do. I got classes to teach. I got people who are bouncing and are like, where is Berns? It's 8:05. Where is Bernsy? Where's my Bernsy girl? Right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Em. Yes, this is spot on. Great analogy. I'm the one that wrote to you about how injections for headaches also did me in, as my lymph system got completely blocked and caused all kinds of shit. When your lymphatic system, I'm so glad that you're here, and cause other organs to stop working right. I've been detoxing and rebounding for 8 months and been healing myself without docs. Yeah, doctors are not in the healing business. Doctors are not in the healing business. Doctors are in the prescription business. Prescribe the medication. Here you go. Next, script. Here you go. What do you got? Script. Here you go. Oh, you? What you got? Let me write your script for that. Here you go. They're not in the business of sitting down with you and understanding what are your symptoms and what is the cause. They're not interested in the cause. They're interested in treating the symptoms. And whenever you treat the symptoms, you suppress those symptoms. So let's say you have this rash on your face that shows up because you are detoxing. Let's say you've got it bad and it is flaring up. By the way, this so reminds me of last year when we renovated Glenda, our vintage Galamper, our 22-foot 1979 vintage camper, Glendale Golden Falcon. She's a beaut. She's a beauty. But we completely gutted her out, and I did all the spray painting of all the surfaces. I pulled out every surface. We completely gutted it. So not only was I surrounded by all of the mold and all of the crap that was in there when we were gutting it out, but I was exposing myself for about a month to toxic debris in the aerosol, in the spray. I made my own chalk paint and I put it in a sprayer and I sprayed everything. I didn't wear a respirator. I got all of that toxicity in me. By the mid-end of the project, I was covered in a very serious rash on my arms. I have the pictures on my phone. I'll see if I can't post them. I was covered. At the same time, all 3 cats, we had Cleo then, my baby boy, my baby fur baby boy. We had 3 cats then. We had Cleo, may he rest in peace. We had Dottie, and we had Kitty. All three of them came down with a respiratory infection at the same time. Took them to the vet. Yep, all of them. Respiratory infection. From the toxicity that we were breathing in. It was like, it was all here. And it looked like, remember Lisa? Do you guys remember Lisa? It looked exactly like Lisa's condition, like this. My arm looked like this picture on the right. The second to last picture on the right. That's how my arm looked. That's exactly how my arm looked, right? So this shit is for real, guys. This shit is serious. When we take in all these toxins, this is serious. And then when we go to the doctor to try to suppress the symptom instead of detoxing, getting our kidneys filtering, getting the lymphatic system flushing out to the outside world so that we don't have all of these toxicities and toxins in our system. When you go to the doctor and just get a script, or for him to just give you an injection to settle down your whatever histamine reaction, you are suppressing that symptom. You are not detoxing that out of you. You're not healing anything. You're not healing anything. How many of us have been to doctors who they can't figure out our problem? They don't know what to do. Oh, we'll slap a label on that, autoimmune disease, and here's a prescription. I don't know if this will work, but here you go, right? This is for real. We have to start looking at this. We have to start taking our responsibility back, right, Em? Am I right or what? Right, their meds almost killed me. I had to get out of the Western medical loop and off their meds in order to heal. Absolutely. Absolutely, babe. So when I see, I'm so glad that you're on your healing journey, by the way. Well done, Em. Well done. Well done. So proud of you. Really happy for you. Really relieved, because like Karen said, you know, we walk around and we see so many people in pain, and we just want to go up to them and say, babe, I got the solution for you. But we have to remember that not everybody wants to hear that. Not everybody wants to hear, oh, you're responsible for your pain, number one. People don't want to hear that. Number two, people don't want to hear that they have to give up the things that they're addicted to, which are killing them, in order to heal. Fuck no. I got to give up all of what? I got to give up my meat and my bread and my sugar and my rice and beans? Oh, hell no, I can't do that. Fuck that. You're crazy. That's too simple. But the doctors don't know what the problem is, right? Oh my God. Right, their meds almost killed me. Yeah, you had to get out of that loop, right? They have us in a vicious cycle of fear and misinformation, right? So we need to help people who are asking for help. I am unfortunately not able to get into the groups as much as I would like. I just happened to see that notification from that when I was scrolling my newsfeed a little bit this morning, as I do after my meditation sometimes, because I want to see who needs help. But here's what I would love you guys to be the force, be the Morse force, be the force that reaches out to people. When you see people posting these questions in the groups, and they're detox related questions, and clearly she's experiencing detox symptoms, can you please respond with something like, first of all, don't just out of the box just drop my Detox 101 class on them. Say something like, oh gosh, babe, I'm so sorry that you're experiencing this. I feel for you. I've been there. If you're interested in finding out a little bit more, here's an awesome masterclass that my teacher, Berns, who teaches, I said this too in the post, I teach 3 times a day. If anybody ever has any questions, come to class. I'm here. Come to class. Send me your, let's talk about it and let's help other people. So we need to do this. We need to be like, oftentimes I'm in there and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. Should I post this or should I just stay quiet? Because I know sometimes people don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. And then you get people who are bitching and complaining with you about what you're saying, because even though they're in a Dr. Morse group, they really don't understand the Dr. Morse method and science behind what Dr. Morse is doing. You can say something like, hey babe, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. Here's a great masterclass that my teacher did recently that really helped me understand exactly what was going on in my body. I had something similar to you, or whatever, however you want to word it. If we can start doing that and sharing that masterclass, because honestly, that was a master of a class, right? That was such a good class. No, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right, babe. It's all good. I just thought, oh, maybe it's me. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me. uh, so yes, I'm enlivened. I'm enlivened because I had that resource to send her. You know, I had that link that I could send her that would say, oh my God, if she's interested. Some people aren't interested, right? Some people are not really interested. They want a quick solution. They want to, oh, put this cream on you. That'll make it go away. Okay, I'll do that. You did what? You put cream on your skin and it went away? I'll do that. Send me the link for your cream. No, don't do that. Don't suppress the symptom. Modify your detox. So if you're having the more astringent and acid fruits, pull it back to the more gentle, sweet fruits, okay? We'll have a discussion about all that. I got so many master classes to get down onto the whiteboard. We're getting there though. The most important one has already been done. The Detox 101. What to expect, first of all, why detox? Why detox the body, right? Why are you detoxing? The different cleansing symptoms or cleansing reactions or detox symptoms that you might experience from mild to moderate to strong. We went through, I think it was something like 12 or 14 slides on that. And if you weren't around for that, let me just turn up how's your bouncing going, you guys? Are you having a good bounce? Are you having a good bounce? Are you bouncing? Yes, everyone wants a quick fix. And yet the cure is detoxing. For me, it was no doubt. Absolutely. 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 The true healing happens when we clean the body out, right? You cannot expect your kitchen cabinets to clean themselves out on their own. You just can't expect that. That's just ridiculous, right? Yeah. So in our detox class, the Detox 101, in case you are watching this and you've never seen it, let me give you a little bit of a taste of what some of the whiteboard slides were. So this is one of the whiteboard slides, and we had tons of them. We went through all of the cleansing and detox symptoms, right? Right? Look at all of this. You looking at this, if you've ever experienced any of these things and you're doing 80% raw, then you are guaranteed experiencing a cleansing reaction. This is your body cleaning itself out, and there's ways to support that, right? So we had 3 slides, like right here, for the mild cleansing or detox symptoms. And by the way, all of these whiteboards are on my Instagram account in my highlight reel, and the link for that is in the description of this video. So this is another one. Like, look at all of this, right? You're going to experience some stuff when you're cleaning out decades worth of crap in your cupboards that haven't been cleaned out. Can you imagine if you went into somebody's kitchen that they owned for 50 years and they've never cleaned the cupboards out? What might those cupboards look like? What might be the level of work to get those cupboards cleaned out? You're going to have to get on your knees. You're going to have to get you're going to have to get dirty with this, right? These are some of the mild cleansing reactions. Here are some more. Now, somebody might be like, moderate cleansing reactions. Sorry. I have had so many people. Oh my God, I've got vomiting and diarrhea. This diet, these fruits are making me sick. No, baby. No, these fruits are cleaning you out. This is to be expected. I had my healing crisis with vomiting and diarrhea at the same time. That was horrible, but I knew what it was. And I said to myself, okay, body, you want to detox? Let's go. Let's go, motherfucker. That's basically what I said to myself. Let's go. You want to detox me with vomiting and diarrhea at the same time? I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I'm in detox mode. So what can I do to help my body? How much further can I go to help my body get deeper into my tissue and detox more stuff out? And I did a dry fast. I said, okay, my appetite is shot anyhow, which is what your body is going to do. It's going to shut down your appetite. In the wild, animals that are sick, they don't eat. They will chew on grasses and herbs. And what happens if any of you have seen a dog eat grass or a cat eat grass, they throw it up. It makes them regurgitate. That's what they do when they are sick, because this is the body's natural way to heal itself. Look at all of these moderate cleansing reactions, right? So if you're experiencing any of these things, do not freak the fuck out. Say to yourself, okay, what is happening in my body? And how can I help support it? If I can handle a little bit of a deeper detox, I'm going to go. I need to get my kidneys opened up. Look at these strong reactions. Look at these strong reactions. You have it. Somebody goes on this and they don't understand what the cleansing reactions are, and they lose their sight. They're going to freak out. They're going to say, my God, eating fruits made me go blind. Can you see how ridiculous that is? You could see that, right? Eating the fruits did not cause you to go blind. All right. That blindness is temporary, first of all, and it's not full on blindness. It'll be blurred vision or a little bit of loss of sight. And I understand that would freak me out too. I've had stuff that have freaked me out, and I just have to say, okay, thank God that I know this stuff, right? Look at all these strong cleansing reactions. If you've had any of these and you've been eating 80% or you're starting to get more raw, then it is a cleansing reaction. If you are not doing that, if you're eating the standard American diet, which I was doing up until May 30th of this year, I've been on this detox journey with this juicing and raw eating for 194 days today. I know, like, shut up. What? Berns? Come on. Impossible. No, very possible, right? All of these are the cleansing reactions that we can expect. We talked about the end results, though. The end results are really important to understand, because if you're going to go through this stuff and not have a clear vision of what is waiting for you at the end of this struggle through your healing crisis. A healing crisis is when you have any number of these detox symptoms, or even just one that is a strong thing, like this beautiful Linda who had this rash on her face, right? If you are experiencing any of that, then you really want to be clear on what your end goal is, right? Your end goal is all of these things. These are all of the whiteboard slides that I did for the Detox 101 class. And so many of us in the group found this extremely helpful. I found this extremely helpful prepping the notes and teaching it to you guys. These were the end results that we walk through so that we can understand what is the point of all this detox. If you want any of these things that are listed here, then you've got to go through the detox. If you're not experiencing, normal blood sugars, that's your body telling you that you need to detox. You need to heal the pancreas. You need to heal the adrenals. You need to heal the gut. You need to do this work. You need to get the kidneys filtering. That's what all that means. But we went through 5 of these slides of the end results of what you can expect. These were all from the Detox 101 class, which is linked in the description of this video. So go and check that video out if you are detoxing. We also talked about what to avoid in that master detox class of Detox 101. We talked about things to avoid, and it was very, very helpful. Pushing it too far is a big one that people do, and then they push it too far and they don't understand what's happening and they freak out. Know that if you're in a detox mode and you need to pull it back because the symptoms are just like, you can't handle it, don't go back to eating a standard American diet. Pull it back with a little bit of steamed veggies, a little bit of cooked alkaline food, and you're going to be finding that you can learn when to press on the gas and when to ease up, when to press on the gas, how to handle a fever if you get one, and impatience. We jump into this and we start doing this detox, and then we're like, well, I've been doing this for fill in the blank number of length of time. Why am I not healing? Why are these symptoms not going away? Without realizing that you put a lot of shit in your body for decades. decades. Think about the amount of medication that you've put in your body, pharmaceuticals. Think about all the vaccines that you've ever received. All that shit is still in your cells. That stuff ain't gone out nowhere. That's still in there, and that's what you have to clean out. We had a good time during this, right? So we talked about smart cleansing tips in that class as well. Powerful class, right? But we started the class with why detox? Why detox? Why should somebody detox? We had 11 slides on why to detox. Look at all of this. We talked about the whole science behind why we're doing what we're doing, how the whole process works. 11 classroom slides that I created using Dr. Morris's work from his Miracle Detox, the Detox Miracle source book. I'm just looking behind me because it's on my ottoman. And I outlined for you guys, as Dr. Morris has laid out for us, all of these reasons why we should detox the body, how the body works to detox the body, all of these. So I really highly encourage you guys, if you have not watched the How to Detox 101, I really encourage you guys to go watch that, because it will help you clarify your understanding of why you're doing this, how to do it, what to expect when you're detoxing, and it will make the process easier. A big part of this is the mental work that goes on behind the scenes in your mind when you start doubting, when you start being afraid, when you start wondering what should I do? What should I do? And I see this all the time. People are always asking the same questions in the group, and it's like, this is the reason, this is why we need to do this work. So I really, really encourage, and then I did as well, how to detox the body, right? This was a master class of master classes. If you guys have not seen this class, why? Go and watch it. Because we need to help beautiful people like this, who are struggling and who are afraid and who are unaware of what's really going on, and who are relying on people who are not certified detox specialists in the group to help get their answers, and they leave with more confusion. And it's like, oh my God, you ask 100 different people the same question, you're going to get 100 different answers most of the time. So know who to ask. I'm the person to ask. Dr. Morris is the person to ask. Other certified detox specialists are the people to ask, not necessarily. That is why I love our group. Let me tell you what, our group on Facebook is amazing, because people are in my juicing group over here at the Real Juicy Detox. You can't see it because there you go, at the Real Juicy Detox, the link of which is in the group as well. And listen, I'm not pumping up my group so that I get some inflated ego about, oh, my group has X amount of numbers. My group is tight. What are we at? About 200 members now, 230 members. We are a tight group. I'm not looking for thousands of members in my group. I'm looking for a tight group who are there to share. By the way, your recipes in the group, you guys are rocking it. The recipes, the raw vegan recipes that you're inspired to create because of what I started to share in the Detox Kitchen, which I do every day at noon, approximately. Set your notifications so you know when I'm going live, and set your phone to tell you when your YouTube notifications come on in the settings, in the notifications. But that is why I've been doing what I'm doing, because I don't want people to just all be like asking a bunch of questions. You want to ask a question? Come to class. Ask the teacher in person. Come to class. That's why I come on live 3 times a day, so that if you can't catch a noon class, maybe you can catch a Bouncing with Berns in the morning. Maybe you can catch a evening check-in in the evening. Come to class, ask me your questions. That's why I'm here. I do this all for free. I'm never going to charge for these classes, because I want you to be able to access this information. I don't want any barrier to entry for this information. I'm doing this for free for you guys. So come to class. But I love our group, because our group isn't about asking these random questions and then having a million people throw their inexperienced and unqualified answers at people. We don't do that in my group. In my group, we share detox recipes. We share the raw food recipes that are in my group. First of all, my mouth is watering. And then I have like this, I tear up. I'm like, oh my God, look at you guys go. Look at you guys go. Look at you go with your how to turn this juicing thing and this detoxing into a lifestyle. That's what we're about in my group. That's what's up. Hey, hey, good morning, my beautiful Vicky. Oh my God, Vicky. Everybody hold on right there. Hold that thought. Look at the beautiful art that Vicky Rollins of Sister Golden Shop. Vicky, thank you so much. Vicky makes these gorgeous pieces of stunning art out of flowers and things found on her walks. Vicky, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever owned. The most beautiful thing I've ever owned. I know, right? Right. I love you, baby. I love you so much. Look at this. So this is going to go. Let me show you guys where it's going to go. Isn't it? Hey, Ashlyn. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to show you where it's going to go. And Vicky, what I decided to do, I'm not going to take it to get professionally framed. And thank you so much for mounting it. This is Vicky's piece called Wisdom Buddha. Perfect for me. And it's signed. You guys need to go to Sister Golden Shop because this is the kind of artwork that you are absolutely, I mean, holy shit. Vicky, you're amazing. Listen, I want to show you where it's going to go. Watch this. Oh, I'm not going to take it to get framed professionally. I'm going to build a either driftwood or barn board frame around it because I want to keep it in keeping with the nature and the natural theme of this work. But let me show you where it's going to go, okay? It's going to go right there, Vicky. How awesome is that? Is that the best or what? You'll do a beautiful job. You're the sweetest ever, girls. You're so welcome. No, you are amazing, Vicky. You are the sweetest ever. Vicky, that's beautiful, right? So this is another one of our brilliant, another one of our brilliant artisans. If you guys can please go and check out, and I'll put your banner, I'll put a little ticker on the bottom like how I do for Amy. Go and check out Vicky's shop, Sister Golden Shop, for all of her prints, all of her, this is like the detail on this. I showed this in a recent, in a class where I unboxed it. Look at the detail on that. Look at the shadows cast. Every single one of these things are little bits and pieces, little twigs. Nothing is drawn here. Everything is alive. Well, it's not alive anymore because it's not on the tree, but everything here is the actual petals and pollen and little seeds and, oh my God, twigs. Vicky, you are a genius. I don't know how you ever came up with doing art this way, but damn, girl, you hit it. You hit it hard. You hit it perfectly. Oh my gosh. It's all beautifully mounted. Like, seriously, Vicky, thank you. Thank you. This is the most beautiful birthday gift I've ever received. It is, I cannot wait to get it up there. I'm going to stumble upon and find the most beautiful pieces to make a large scale frame so that it ends up being the same size as my Buddha back there. But that is what's going right there. And eternally grateful for you. Eternally grateful for you, my dear sweet Vicky. My dear sweet beautiful Vicky. I love you so, so, so much. Oh. You're just the best. Just the absolute best. Let's see what M was saying. M was saying, yes, I've had all of those, right? You've had all of those detox symptoms. Everyone wants a quick fix, and yet the cure is detoxing. For me, it was no doubt, absolutely. And it is all temporary. It's temporary. You got to clean out that junk from the cupboards, and then Then it'll be that dirty water will be out. And then you keep your cupboards clean. You keep the detox process going with these incredible raw vegan recipes. And that's what I was talking about in our group, the Real Juicy Detox group on Facebook. The link is in the description of this video. If you're not in there, and if this resonates with you, and if you want to be a part of this incredible community and learn beautiful ways to carry on this detox and make sure that your body continues to detox after you clean it out. You see, it's no good to do this juicing protocol. It's no good to do the detox and then go right back into your standard American diet. You're going to just dirty up the cupboards again, that you're just going to experience more of the pain again. You need to keep it going. Yes, my gray hair have gone away. I thought that was such an interesting change from the detox. So have mine. Earlier this year, I was starting to contemplate, should I go back to dyeing my hair? Because I used to rock the the fuchsia mohawk and the purple mohawk, and I used to the platinum blonde mohawk. I used to color my hair, and I started to notice that, damn, my gray hair is like really coming in. It was coming in so much that I legit thought that I would have to start dyeing my hair brown again, its natural color, or rock a gray mohawk, which I totally could. I could rock a gray mohawk, but I think I have like one or two, and the one or two that I have are really thin. Before, my gray hair was really wiry and really established. Shocking, absolutely shocking to me. All right, Amy, we'll see you later. Yes, I'm about to sign off as well. I've got a detox one-on-one coaching call this morning, and then we're in the kitchen again, and we are going to even go buy some fruit. Awesome. I just started freezing last night in last night's detox class. I think I streamed yesterday for 9 hours. Yes, I did in total, which was great. But last night I was getting my final fruit juiced, and Amy, what I ended up doing, which I recommend for everybody. Oh, excuse me, I got a little burp coming up there. I started freezing the pulp. Now, a lot of people have asked me, Berns, do you freeze the pulp? What do you do with the pulp? And I'm like, I just put it in the compost. Like, there's too much pulp for me to deal with. I don't know what to do with it. And I don't like use it for dehydrating. And then somebody, ding, 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 ding. You could use it in smoothies. And I was like, oh, snap. You can have the pineapple pulp, put a little coconut milk in there, and bam, you've got a pina colada. And you guys, save the pulp. I put it in little Ziploc bags, pressed it really flat. I've used small Ziploc bags to put it in serving size portions, so I can just grab a bag, pop it in the blender with some coconut milk. Preparedness planning is the name of my game these days. You guys know this. I've been talking about it. If for whatever reason we don't have access to everything that we have access to now, moving forward, they're talking about food shortage, planned food shortage at that. You need to start stocking up your cupboards. Start stocking up your cupboards. Yes, Jennifer. I love the pulp idea. Yes, right, Vicki? How much freaking all summer long throwing, and the oranges, you can put orange and coconut milk, creamsicle, bam. All this, anyhow, it's okay. It's all good. Berns, it's all good. Give yourself a break. You can't be thinking of everything. But I got that from somebody in the group last night in the chat, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna do this. So I'm gonna stock up in my preparedness pantry. Amy, think about this when you're out there. You already are on it. You're so welcome, Pravat. I'm so happy. I see your comment about the rebounder, the bouncy thing. I'm going to talk about that in 1 second, but I just want to finish this train of thought on the fruit pulp. So with regards to the fruit pulp, I was always thinking, I don't like fruit in my dehydrated stuff. I don't know what I would make with this. Also, you could make raw vegan or cooked vegan muffins. You can make a morning glory muffin with that pulp. Ooh. So you can have about 20% cooked food. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as, of course, your kidneys are still filtering. I'm going to whip up a morning glory muffin, and maybe we can pop that in the oven, take it out before lunch class, and then we can see if it works, and maybe we can make some morning glory breakfast muffins. All alkaline starting ingredients are going to be all alkaline, so it's not going to be like, yeah, what are you feeding us now? What are you telling us, Berns? That I'm going to gain weight with that. No, you're not, because we're not using any ingredients that are going to be inflammatory. What are ingredients that are inflammatory? Ingredients that are going to leave behind an acid metabolic response in your body, an acid residue in your body. Buckwheat flour does not leave acid residue in the body. It's a fruit seed. It's alkaline. It's not a grain. So we can do some seriously good stuff with this. Oh, I'm going, oh my God. And that way, if we ever did encounter a food shortage, we have resources. If you couldn't get fruits, and Natalie in the UK experienced this at the beginning of the whole lockdown thing in March, none of their groceries, their grocery stores got completely wiped out. People were panic buying. They were wiping out the shelves, and she didn't have food. She wasn't prepared. She did not have food to feed her family. Do you know how stressful that would be as a raw vegan if all of a sudden I couldn't get food? I can get raw food, but I have raw food because I'm stacking my freezer downstairs. I have a freezer on the top of my fridge. I have a chest freezer, and we're going to be also investing in a stand-up full freezer so that I can have it sorted out and organized, so I don't have to dig, and so I always know what's in there. You know what I'm saying? Would you freeze orange pulp? Yes, I froze my orange pulp. You can freeze the orange pulp, because if you're going to use it in a blender, if you're going to blend it up with some coconut milk and make a smoothie for yourself, it's okay if it changes the texture a little bit. But yes, I did. I froze the orange pulp. And what I might actually do is, I think I'm going to go, what time is it? I have that appointment is at 10 o'clock. I'm going to go real quick, and I'm going to get some coconut milk, the canned coconut milk. Again, Dr. Morris is not a fan of anything canned, but God damn it, if you're in a situation where you have to store certain food, then you're going to have to use what you got, right? It's not an ideal situation, but it's better than beans. It's better than a can of beans, because that's just going to acidify you up. We got to think, so that we're not going into this time of uncertainty, unprepared and in fear mode. We got a plan. We know what we can feed our family. The rest of the world, we'll figure that out. But I know how I can feed my family and feed myself, so that as a raw vegan, I'm not having to put all of that other standard American dry good stuff in my body that's going to damage my body. So that is such an important thing to remember, right? It is, right, Vicki? I know. Girl, I'm so glad you were able to pop on this morning, because you're so busy running Sister Golden Shop with your beautiful Brooke that you have not had time to watch all of these. And that's why I like coming on live 3 times a day. I was just saying that a minute ago, so that if somebody can't catch me at the noon class or at the evening class, but can pop in for 5 minutes on the morning class, you might get exactly the information that was meant for you to have. So that is what this is all about. So this bouncy thing is called a rebounder. This is a rebounder, and this bouncy thing is 38 inches wide. This is really good for getting your bounce on, so that you can help your body usher out the lymphatic waste, the metabolic waste that's in your sewer system. Around every single cell in your body is surrounded by a lymphatic fluid. That's your sewer system. This helps your sewer system open up to receive and pull out, because the fruits are astringent, and the fruits are helping to pull out of each cell all of that lymphatic debris. This is going to help your lymphatic system open up its flaps. So the lymphatic system, imagine a tube, right? Like a capillary system, like the blood system, but this is a tube. But unlike the blood system, it's not a diffusion in and out through the walls. The flaps have to open up all along it, right? Think of these flaps that have to open up to allow that debris to pass through into and get out of the body. So this helps those flaps open up, so that you can get your lymphatic system flushed out, get that sewer system cleaned out. So this I got on Marketplace, believe it or not, $20 on Marketplace. I think she listed it for 30. And I said, hey, I hope this doesn't offend. I hope you're not offended, but would you consider $20 for the rebounder? And she was like, yeah, sure, just come and get it. I'll leave it on my porch for you. So I picked this up for $20. So you don't have to invest in a big expensive one. I mean, if you have the financial ability to do that, knock yourself out. Go get a cellar size and have fun on your $500 rebounder. But if you're like me and you're more interested in using that $500 to buy fruits, melons, and berries and beautiful raw food for your family, then go on Marketplace. You can pick one of these up. You can get one reasonably priced at a lot of different stores, even for new. But I got mine on Marketplace, man. It's like, has the sound gone off? I don't know. Nope, I think Pravat can still hear. Thank you so much, Pravat. You're welcome. You're welcome. Share this kind of content out with your people. If you found that this was helpful for you, share it with your people. Share it with your people. If you're in some of the other groups, like we were just earlier, I don't know if you guys did not see this, but earlier I was talking about, I started out by with this post from this beautiful woman who is in, a little bit of emotional and mental distress because she's experiencing a detox symptom. She doesn't know what's going on. If any of you who are watching can go into the fans, is it Sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morse, ND. And I posted a response in there to this beautiful woman. And I said, hey, I've done a Detox 101 class. If you want to come check it out, here's the link. Find my comment that I posted there. I don't comment a lot in the groups. Like I said, I'm really super busy with doing the classes and doing my private one-on-one coaching with people who want more one-on-one support with their journey. If you could, you saw that, Jennifer? Okay, great. If you can find my response to this post, I responded. I said, hey, babe, I'm so sorry that you're experiencing this. I'm a certified detox specialist with Dr. Robert Morse, and I teach classes 3 times a day here on Facebook and on YouTube, completely 100% free. And I've done a Detox 101 class. Here's the link. If you guys can go find my response to that, and if you could just type in there, yeah, you guys got to come check out this class. It was everything, whatever. Put your little, validation comment on there, your little, whatever, something, so that gets seen by a lot of people who are looking for some comfort and looking for the true answer behind what's going on in the body. I would really appreciate that, because we got to help as many people as possible. And when we see people experiencing things like this in these groups, if you have time, if you can just drop a little, hey, I can relate to what you're experiencing. I've experienced some of that. Go check out my amazing teacher and coaches, my certified detox specialist, Berns Bedard. Go check out this Detox 101 video on YouTube. Then you go into YouTube. You don't have to do this on this post. I already did it on this post, but any other subsequent posts. Then you can go to YouTube, click on the video, and then there's a little share button. That share button, if you click that, it will give you the link, and then you can go back into Facebook and post that link in the thing, and that's how we share a video link as a response in one of these posts or anywhere on the internet. And that way it can hopefully help somebody, because this is not the kind of thing that you just could say, oh, that's detox. Oh, that's you gotta open up your kidneys. It's like, thanks, genius. How does that help me right now? For some people, that's like my story I was saying yesterday, right? My story I was giving yesterday when I reached out to my friend when I was, quite frankly, starting to have suicidal thoughts back on my healing journey in 2013. And I'm like, Judy, help me. I'm falling. Help me. I think I'm falling into insanity. What is going on with my life? I'm depressed. I felt like I had, no reason to live. I felt unworthy, broken, and completely uh, uh, unworthy of love. And I was really depressed and starting to have suicidal thoughts. And I called up somebody who I thought would be really supportive and be able to help guide me. And she was indirectly. But her response to me was, you have to change your belief system. And I was like, great, great. I'm sitting here thinking about how I can off myself. And you give me this huge chunk of in one sentence, oh, you need to change your belief patterns, your beliefs. I'm like, how is this supposed to help me right now? That's not what I needed in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, yes, that is exactly what I had to do. And that's exactly what I ended up doing. But in the moment, somebody who's experiencing this kind of symptom does not need to hear, oh, it's detox, get your kidneys opened up, period. Next. What is that? How does that help anybody? We got to outline and go through what are the detox symptoms, why detox, how to detox, what to avoid, you know. And that's what I did in the Detox 101 class. So if you guys can, right, Vicky? Hey, Duda. Duda says, hey, Jen. So we need to do as much as we can collectively to help move people into an understanding of what they're doing and why they're doing it. And we can do that. We have the power, we have the ability, we have the information, we have the technology. Remember this $6 million man? We have the technology to rebuild you. That's exactly what we're doing. We have the technology to rebuild ourselves, and we just need to get this message out and get it shared. And when we see people struggling who are asking for help and who are open to receiving the answer, we need to come up with ways to help facilitate their easy, gentle understanding of this, not just slap them with, you need to change your belief systems. It's like, great, thank you. You know, we need to really understand how to help each other out. Jennifer says, hi, Judah, and hi, Amy. I think Amy may have busted a move by now because she said that she was going out to get fruits. I got to get out because I want to get some coconut milk because I want to, do you remember that? You remember that? Yeah. I want to get out. I want to zip really quickly. Oh man, I don't know if I'll have enough time, but I want to zip really quickly to pick up some coconut milk in the can because preparedness planning. I'm gonna have to start stocking my pantry with stuff that I can grab, and some of that's gonna be canned. I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna see if we can't come up with a morning glory muffin that we could bake because you know you're gonna need to be feeding your family. Things that we can create with this frozen fruit pulp that is going to work for our families. So I gotta go, I got stuff to do. So I'm gonna be back here at around noon. It might be a little bit later, but set your notifications so that you know when I do go live. And I will see you guys real soon. I love you so much. Reach out to Linda on this post. Everybody, I really want to ask you for your help. Let's help this beautiful lady. Let's get her to see that this is to be expected and that we've got her. All right. Where was I? No, I mean, you go, me go. Yeah. I gotta go. I will see you guys soon. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep rocking your day. Keep rocking your beautiful world. And let's continue to help as many people as possible on their detox journey. Okay, we're doing this together. This ain't about me. This is not just about me. It's not just about you. It's about all of us coming together collectively to help our brothers and sisters out who are in need of and wanting to get help. Take you shopping. All right, I'll take you shopping. I'll take you shopping with me. I'll take you there. I love you. Mwah.